What's up guys, it is Shipwreck Samantha here, and today I am starting a brand new series called Sketchbook Sundays, where every week I'm going to be sharing the drawings that I created during that week. My New Year's resolution this year was to create a drawing every day, and so far I've been successful, and I thought why not share my drawings with you guys and show what I learned that week to improve, and that way maybe you guys can learn something new too. I'm going to put a little disclaimer in here and say I do not claim ownership or copyright to these drawings because I did reference most of them from photos or drawings I found on Pinterest, and so I do not claim these drawings as my own. This was just referencing so I can learn and grow and improve. So with that, we're gonna get into the drawings. I really like this first one because it was a drawing I found of a lioness sleeping on the ground, but the thing I found intriguing about it was the artist did not draw the lines of the ground, and so even though there is no defining line of the floor, it still looks like the lion is lying on something and its tail and leg is hanging off. So that's just something that really intrigued me about the original drawing. This really helped me to get a better idea of feline anatomy and big cat mammal anatomy, and so I think it was helpful. This next drawing is also one I was really happy with. Some lead from this one smudged on this a little bit, but that's okay. This was just another drawing I found on Pinterest, and I just really loved the expression on the character, and so I wanted to replicate it the best I could. It sort of accidentally came out as my own style compared to the original drawing, but I still really like it, and I like the expression, and it makes me wonder what he's thinking about. I also really like this owl because I don't normally do animals, let alone more cartoon style, so I really love the style of the original artist's original drawing of this. It was originally a digital painting and I turned it into a drawing, and I just wanted to branch out a little bit and do a little more cartoon character looking things to become a little more comfortable with that. This is the first drawing that I did not like in this sketchbook. I did it on January 4th, and I don't like the anatomy, I don't like the proportions or her facial structure. It just, everything about it doesn't seem right. But this was a lesson of me learning that it's okay, it's not like a drawing, and to just move on from it and don't try to fix it or erase it. It's done, move on, and do better next time. And I will say that I do think I did better this time. I really like it because it actually reminds me of the Tim Burton Alice from Alice in Wonderland. The original drawing was colored with more of a cream dress, but I digitally colored this dress to be blue and blonde hair like Alice, and it sort of reminds me of Alice. Maybe she's sitting on a swing in a garden right after Hamish proposed to her, and she's just thinking about life, and I just really liked that story concept behind the drawing. As for this drawing of Mrs. Potts, it was definitely a lesson in patience. I redid this drawing probably 6 to 8 times. I lost count because I got so frustrated and I just could not get it to look like Mrs. Potts. I did this drawing because I have a Disney book and randomly flipped it open to a random page, and Mrs. Potts was on it with this photo. And so I was determined to draw her, and it was so frustrating and I wanted to quit, but I was so happy that I pushed through it and managed to make a drawing that somewhat looks like Mrs. Potts. It's not really accurate, but I mean, you can tell who it is, and so once again I moved on from it. As for this drawing, I did this last night, and where do I start? I pulled up some reference photo sheets of Flynn Rider when his character was being developed, and just quickly sketched out one of the facial expressions, and it looks horrible. It was late at night. I had almost forgotten to draw that day, but it was probably 10:30 at night. I decided to draw it, and I just didn't feel like working on it anymore, and I just decided to go to bed. So this says everything wrong. Everything about this drawing is so wrong, but I'm tired and going to bed. So this was another reminder that it's okay to doing a drawing you don't like, and you just gotta move on from it. And this is from today. I mainly did this because I was so unhappy with this drawing. I wanted to do something to make it better, and so I pulled up some sketches of some guys on Pinterest, and I wanted to get better at doing 3/4 views, and I think I accomplished that here because 3/4 views is something I really struggle with males and females, but especially males, and so I wanted to work on that. And I really wanted to use a sketchbook for things I don't draw a lot, but I really love drawing profiles, and there was this drawing on Pinterest that just really intrigued me, and I really loved this drawing, and so I replicated it the best I could. It was something about the profile structure of his face that I just really liked and I wanted to replicate on my own. And so that leads us up to today, and I hope you guys liked seeing this week's drawings, and that is all I have for you guys today, so I will see you guys Friday.